Welcome back, people. It's been a couple of months now since last season ended, but we're back now and ready for our pre-season campaign. This is our second friendly, having played last week. Unfortunately, we couldn't film that game that day as there was a few of us away that week who do the editing. And Lee, our cameraman's away this week, so this video is going to be a bit shorter than normal. We've had a few players leave this season, but we've got some exciting new talent coming in. And we've got some new things we're going to be revealing to the team in the next few weeks. And what with some new teams being put in our league this year, it's going to be an exciting season. So here's the starting lineup. We've got Danny, our defender, going in goal for us this week. There's James, our normal keeper's away this summer for cricket. And our two centre halves this week is Mike, the new trialist, and Steve. With Redgrave left back and Tony right back. And our new signing, Leon, playing left midfield with Palmer in the middle and Morton on the right. And up front is Dwayne, Ash and Gary, who's also a new trialist. So let's get this on the road.
3, 2, 1, go!
So what's happening, people? Today's opponents are Hale. I don't know too much about them, having never played them, but I think they're in the division below us. And for us, we've got 19 players today with 2 new trialists trying out. So this will be the perfect opportunity for Merv, the manager, to have a look at the team going forward. So with Danny with a kick, Dwayne with a touch, just keeps it on and passes to our new signing, Leon. And it's taken just over a minute to see this.
What is that?
So we've only just kicked off and Morton's up to his old tricks again. But surely that'll be it for the rest of the game.
What is that?
That's got to be some sort of record, 2 in 5 minutes. But back to the game. Dean with a good header, and it falls to Leon, who's running into loads of space. And this is no way offside. Their right back's playing our forward Gary onside. And even their lino never give it. And now it's Hale on the attack. And their number 2 spreads it out wide. But their player blazes it over. So now it's us with the possession. Ash on the ball, who lays it onto Palmer, who finds Dwayne. He's through on goal, 1-on-1. Just wide. 9 out of 10 times Dwayne would bury this, but not today. 15 minutes gone, this is a very even game. And again, they've got plenty of space on the right. And their player takes a run at Steve, cuts in, sets himself. Great save from Danny, corner. Comes over, falls to their player, and lucky for us, it deflects off of Steve. But it ain't done yet, and that shot just about goes out for a goal kick. And as you can see, the rain's hammering down now. But straight down the other end, Tony with the ball now. But runs into a brick wall. But here comes our new signing, Leon. He's going to be quality for us this year. And some great tracking back to win the ball. Palmer's on the ball now. And some great link-up play between him and D. But his back heel fails to find Morton. And this is what football should be like. Both players just shrug it off instead of rolling around on the ground. 18 minutes gone and cue Morton.
What is that?
And Dwayne now bringing it out from the back. Tries to find Gary. And this tackle looked worse than it actually was. And Dwayne, fair play to him, tried to pull out at the last minute. But with a wet pitch, he was always going to catch him. And these are some of our youngest Summerettes who didn't stop cheering Tony's name all half. But now Hale clean through, 1-on-1. What a save by Danny, our makeshift goalkeeper. There's only half hour gone and this game's just been end to end. And now we're on the attack with Ash, who lays a lovely ball onto Dwayne, identical from the first one. But this time he buries it. And that's more like it from Dwayne. So, 32 minutes gone and we're 1-0 up. And Redgrave with a throw to Palmer, who crosses it just off the bar. And when I did ask him, he did say it was a cross, not a shot. Just watch his link-up play between Palmer, Dwayne and Morton. And Dwayne's through, slides it across to Leon, who gets his shot off, blocked. Falls to Gary. So with a goal kick, their player flicks it on. Steve's there to head it back. And Hale in with a lovely first time ball over the top. But Danny's seen it and comes rushing out to clear it. And now Tony comes out. And he gets the ball back from Leon. Looks up. And Morton hears a shout from Ash and leaves it. And Ash is through on goal. But just takes too long on the ball and their player clears it for a corner. And from the resulting corner, I have no idea why the ref disallowed this goal. Even their players wondered why the goal weren't given. If anyone can see why this goal weren't given, comment down below. But we move. And Tony again on the ball. And a misplaced pass by Tony gives the ball back to Hale End. But they give it straight back to Palmer, who sets himself and shoots. But in fairness to their keeper, it did take a deflection off of one of their players. And just wrong-footed him, but taking nothing away from Palmer's shot. So with that bit of play, we're into extra time, and the ref blows his whistle. First half, done and dusted.
Oh man, good on. Getting used to people, well done. Screamer! Listen up. Not a bad half. Again, it's pre-season, still getting to know people, etc. But that's not a bad half. I'm very happy that we are playing from the back now, relaxing more and not forcing the ball forward. When we do that, as we can see, I don't mind if they nick the ball in midfield a couple of times. This is football. People are going to lose possession sometimes, but we're playing more. And when we do play more and we trust people, as we have done, what's happened? We've got in behind, we've got people 1v1, we've created opportunities. That's what we need to do more of. That's what we're looking to do this year. We want to play football on the deck. Yeah, I don't mind the occasional change of play, that's fine. Obviously we can see it skipping off a bit because we had a bit of rain, it's just skipping off the turf. So we just take a bit off it. This half, yeah. But that's been a decent half in terms of when we're on the ball. If we're secure in possession, keep the ball moving, lovely. If we're not sure and we hit the ball forward, I have no problem with that because we're not here to concede goals, regardless. That's one thing we're looking not to do, clean sheets. Danny Mack's done an excellent job in goal there, but we know we've got a centre-half playing in goal, but he's doing an excellent job still. In the midfield, keep the ball moving as we have been doing. Yeah, nice 1 and 2 touch in the round, front man sets, we play. That's all lovely. I like all that. Steve playing into midfield as we've been doing, you relaxing on the ball more. That's what I want to see us doing and take forward. Now those people, hopefully the subs have been watching because they see what we're looking to do when we go on now. So first we're going to go, Max, come on for Tone. Thanks for that. Yeah. 45 minutes. Akin for Red Grey, for Maltz. Axe for Maltz. Who's in the midfield? Lee come off and let. Oh, you done? Oh, is it? You got 3, bro. Bro, you just tell him man now. Leroy, drop in for us, please. It might be Kobe, bruv. Bruv, did you do the lateral flow test? I need to know. Oh, you had the double vax, yeah? It's like double vax, it's fine.
3, 2, 1, go!
As you can see, it's still hammering down. And at half-time, Merv's made 6 changes and giving everyone a run out and a chance to prove themselves for the up-and-coming season. And straight away, we're on the attack. And I lay a ball onto Darren, but their player gets there first. And again, Leon wins the ball and he makes a run and beats this fella for pace. And passes to Ty, who's in loads of space. Checks his run and cuts inside, gets his shot, but straight at the keeper. And me with my legendary first touch, but compose myself and lay the ball onto Ty, who's in loads of space again. And cuts in again, but finds Morton. Shoots, blocked. So we're into the 75th minute and Hale through again, but Danny's there again to clear it. But falls to their player again. Who mugs off Tony. Shoots, scores. What a goal. And that makes it 2-1. Have to say that was a good goal there. So with 15 minutes gone, they've got a lifeline. And I think Akin here needs to get back in the gym. So Hale bringing it out.
Another one.
And another mistake from Tony. And it's 3-on-3 here. And with this cross, it's 2-2. And now they're right back in it. So we've conceded 2 goals in 3 minutes and they're right back in it. But Palmer with a big kick and Tide beats the offside trap. And he's one-on-one with their player here. But just can't find the power in his shot. So Hale have got the bit between their teeth here and they sense a victory. And well, you just can't say anything about this. Even I have to take my hat off. What a goal by that player.
Well, take a bow, son. I mean that, take a bow.
Well, in the space of 9 minutes, we've let 3 goals in and now we're losing. So Akin and their player get into a bit of a tangle. And how the ref's given them a foul, I'll never know. So with the resulting free kick, they lay it out wide.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
And then Tony does this.
Somebody come and look at this.
Another one.
And with that, Dan dispatches the penalty. Played with him on the same team a few seasons ago and I've never seen him miss a penalty. So definitely a 10 minutes to forget for us. We've let in 4 goals within them minutes. And with this last bit of play, the ref blows up for full time. Second half, done and dusted.
Tony talking to his agent. Tony, it was only bum bad off, mate. You don't need to move. Just relax. It's all right, bro. Relax. Calm down. Tony, you know what it was? Because the kids weren't singing. Tony. He lost impetus. Anyway, forget the scoreline because that's not what we're considering. That's not what's important today. What's important is that we understand how the team plays. We understand when to make right decisions in right areas, etc., etc. And we understand why I said last week, and there's more of us here now, so we can understand going forward, when the season starts, people need to be playing their best in order to be getting minutes. It's not going to be a simple case of, oh, got to the 60th minute, he hasn't had 5 minutes here. You don't win things that way. Don't get me wrong, I will always take in consideration that I want to get people as many minutes as possible. But if we're in a tight game, top of the table clash, cup game, whatever it is, and we think that the team out there is the best team for it, that's what the team will be. So we've made changes today. Not everyone was playing where they play, so no one's going to be judged on the performance. But it's an understanding that when we make changes in games, last year at times that's what was happening. We make changes to give people minutes. We lost shape, we lost a bit of impetus, and then all of a sudden it impacts the game. So as I said, pre-season is about you getting your minutes and you getting yourself in the best shape possible that you're competing for the 11 and 16 every week for match day. And that's the aim. So for the next 5, how many games have we got left, Anthony? 6 more. We've got 6 more games. Plenty of time to get ourselves right, get ourselves in a competitive condition and make it hard for me to pick a team. No one's guaranteed to be playing next season. So what I will take from the second half is we made a lot of changes. People aren't playing where they're playing, but it's also about getting our minutes under our belt. Also about us getting our heads right and back on for when the season starts. So forget the result. Just think in the next 6 games, think about you getting things right in your mind, getting yourself fit again and getting yourself ready for the season. So that's me, boys.
Well done, man.